Hey everyone, welcome back to another video here. So we do have some confirmation now. Comic-Con is over. First of all, thank you to everyone who joined during the stream. That was honestly such an incredible experience being live for the 3+ hours. Like, that was a long time. It really felt like we weren't going to be getting a lot of news, and all of a sudden a bunch of stuff dropped. So there's a lot of stuff that I'm going to be doing. Obviously, this one here is my Rick Grimes and Michonne spinoff video. I'm going to be doing after this a trailer breakdown, and then afterwards we'll actually get into some stuff regarding just like Tales of the Walking Dead. There's a bunch of stuff that dropped. I mean, there's a lot of information, so much stuff to do videos on now, honestly. Like, this is just going to be really insane. So before we go any further, obviously make sure to be a subscriber if you do want more Walking Dead content like this. So the big announcement that we did get, obviously, is, first of all, we got this photo here that they promoted, and it says the new world's going to need a Rick Grimes. We have the katana here, and you see some helicopters up in the sky here. And yeah, this says 2023 AMC Plus. So we did get the confirmation here that Andrew Lincoln and Danai Gurira are set to return as Rick Grimes and Michonne for a Walking Dead limited series meant to wrap up their story arc. So that's the big thing with this. So this is airing next year, and what this is meant to do is it's going to wrap up their stories. So next year, the Rick Grimes story, I guess, is coming to an end. I mean, that's sort of, I guess, the shocking thing about it is, I guess I kind of figured we're going to have a lot of years left of Rick Grimes, but I guess it's just next year. I mean, it's meant to wrap up their story arcs. Things could always change. If there's a big result, obviously they might want to keep going, but it depends too. It could be, you know, they want to kind of wrap up, so that could be mostly what it is. It really depends on the overall story, because it's going to be 6 episodes. That's the big thing here. 6 episodes, and man, these episodes better be very long. I mean, still, even this, I'd prefer this than a movie. Like, that's the thing. I've been seeing a lot of people's reactions to this, and yeah, I 100% prefer a Rick and Michonne story like this over a trilogy that, again, it would be 2 hours of like stuff with Rick, and then we'd have to wait a couple years to see something else, and a couple years to see something else. It would just take a really long time. So I think it makes sense to do this, to end their story right, and then we'll just kind of see where they're going after that. That's what's kind of exciting about this, because we don't know where they're going overall with the story here, obviously, with The Walking Dead, right? Like, they want to expand the universe. They want to go on for a long time here. So Rick and Michonne, you know, their story is going to end next year, I guess, but they're obviously still continuing on, because they've been saying that, like, you know, they want Melissa McBride to come back and stuff. So there's that. Isle of the Dead and the Daryl spinoff. I mean, that's the thing too, like, with both of those shows, like, they're obviously going to be continuing for quite a while, and they're going to have their own things that are sort of going on, right? So, like, it's interesting to see how everything's going to play out story-wise. That's the thing. It's really hard to map out where everything's going. I'm expecting this show here, we don't even know what it's going to be called yet, but I'm expecting this show to come out in fall of next year. So it's going to be a little over a year still away. We got to wait. But yeah, I mean, it's still, we have a long time to go until then, right? So that's kind of the thing about it, is we still have a long time to go until then anyways. Like, that's still, like, we have so much content until then, so it's not like it's going to be, you know, it's not like it's going to take that long. So, like, I'm totally cool with waiting that long. I'm just stunned. To be honest, I'm stunned. I can't believe we're actually getting this. Like, I've talked about this in the past. I said, like, this is what I want. This is exactly what I want with a spinoff. I want there to be, you know, like, I want it to be a TV show, and they're doing a limited series here of 6 episodes. I wanted it to be something like that, because the story can be told so much better, like, so much better. And I think that's what I want. Like, that's honestly what I really want with that. Like, not a movie that would, I mean, movies are fine. If they were doing the movies, yeah, I just want Rick Grimes back. But, like, I've done videos on this in the past. I said I would really prefer a TV show, and we're actually getting it, which is super cool. Like, everyone right now is freaking out about this. You know, in terms of a release date, they never gave one. They just said 2023. So, I mean, I'm happy we got that, because the fan base has been really wanting something, like, really wanting something. And so we actually got that. 2023 is not too far away. Next year, it seems like that's what they confirmed, and they may have said there. I could be wrong on this, but I've been seeing people tweet this out. I believe they're going to have a panel next year at San Diego Comic-Con, or they'll probably be back or something. I'm assuming, which, yeah, makes sense. They'll probably have a fall release day. I think that's why Isle of the Dead is filming right now. So Isle of the Dead will happen next year, and then I'm guessing the Daryl spinoff will air in the summer or something like that. And then we're going to have the Rick and Michonne spinoff in the fall, in October. And then Tales of the Walking Dead season 2 as well. Like, they got to do that as well, right? Because obviously this is like a season 1 thing. I'm assuming they're going to be doing a lot more. But man, just honestly, this is just incredible. I'm still just shocked about the whole thing. Like, personally, I am still just like so shocked that we're getting this right now. Like, I wish there was a lot more details that I can get into here, but they just came out on stage. And honestly, that was sort of the thing. Everyone, the fan base was freaking out. Everyone was just like so excited about everything here and wondering, like, is he coming up on stage? People have been saying so, this and that. And then all of a sudden, he actually did show up on stage. I mean, it seemed like he wasn't going to. It really did seem like he wasn't going to. And then, yeah, he showed up on stage with Denai Guerrera. And I even said beforehand, like, I had no idea if she was even going to show up. Like, I had no idea. Like, I actually think I tweeted that earlier. Like, the best news was going to be if Michonne was actually in a spinoff with Rick or whatever in the first movie, but it was something that like I was dreaming about. I'm just excited. Honestly, I'm just very, very excited about all this. There's so much here. Now I have so much questions. Like, I have so much questions on how they're going to do the story here. Rick and Michonne's story is wrapping up. How does it end? In that last episode, do they go back to Alexandria? Like, how is this actually going to end? I have so many questions. Like, they're just, I don't know what they're going to be doing here, but obviously we have the next year to talk about it. Like, we have the next year to talk about this. It's going to be really exciting. I'm really excited to see how that's going to wrap up. I do think that's probably a smart thing to do. In terms of just that stuff with The Walking Dead, like, the Grimes story is amazing. We want him to come back because it kind of felt like the story never ended properly. And so you end The Walking Dead, and now it just makes sense now that I'm thinking about it a lot more. Like, The Walking Dead ends, right? And then this way you could sort of end the show's storyline. You do this Rick and Michonne spinoff, which is going to be big. Holy shit, this is going to be a big show. Honestly, I really wouldn't. I mean, I'm sure they sort of worked it out to do just a one season thing, but I really wouldn't be surprised if there's a big response if they want to do more. But it depends, because if you're going to end it properly, just keep it there. You know what I mean? You don't want to do more afterwards. I think what comes afterwards, because obviously, they're not ending The Walking Dead next year. The franchise isn't over. Like, they're not doing that. Norman Reedus said that Melissa McBride, like, he's hopeful she's going to come on in the future. They're going to be doing more than just that. I think the Daryl Show and Al the Dead, they're going to be doing like a season 1, season 2 thing. So I'm assuming what's going to happen in the future is we're probably going to get like a more of a Walking Dead 2.0 storyline, which would be kind of interesting. It's going to be more, I think, way set in the future. And it's going to, I really wonder where the story's going. Honestly, I really wonder where this story is going. Man, 6 episodes. Like, I'm just trying to think of how you're going to be able to fit so much stuff in there, because Michonne's looking for Rick. I hope it doesn't feel rushed. I really hope it doesn't feel rushed. But I'm assuming they have worked on a lot of stuff here. They worked out a lot of things. And, man, I'm guessing, like, the first episode is going to focus on Rick waking up and just, again, where do you go from there? There's so many things. I have so many thoughts. I'm obviously going to do a bunch of videos on this and talk about it. But as of now, this is incredible. Honestly, just incredible. Everyone is super happy. I think this is a really amazing day. This is it's something that, I've been really, really wanting. Just as a Walking Dead fan, I've been wanting Rick to come back. And again, I tweeted this here and everyone seems to agree. I literally tweeted this. This is insane. Like, this is what I mean. This is how crazy the fan base is right now. I'll screenshot it right now, actually, as I'm talking. I literally, 14 minutes ago, I tweeted this, 263 likes. Like, what the? This is crazy. I said, this is exactly what I wanted. A TV show that can explore, I meant. The story's so much, or no, never mind. A TV show can explore the story so much better than a 2-hour movie. Like, that's exactly what I wanted with all of this. I think this is going to be an amazing event. Like, this is going to be, like, to see everyone's reactions to them. Man, I can't wait to see what it's going to be like. I really can't wait. We're getting that trailer next year. In a year from today, we're going to get the trailer for the Rick and Michonne show. So it's happening. It's actually happening. I can't believe it. It's exciting. I wasn't expecting Denai Guerrera to actually show up like this early. And that's honestly one of the best parts about it. I thought she was sort of done with it for a bit. Like, I thought she wanted to take a break. This here is just exciting. It's going to, we're going to get that conclusion on their story and then just sort of look to the future with all the other characters and whatnot. And that feels, honestly, I'm so at peace with that. That's really amazing. I'm so excited. I'm so hyped. But obviously, we had the trailer to talk about. The trailer, there's a lot of other characters, a lot of other fan favorites. So I'm going to get to work on that right away. There is so much to break down there. So obviously, if you are new here, make sure to be a subscriber if you do want to get all my walking into content like this, all my breakdowns from Comic-Con today. Definitely post all your reactions to everything that's happened today, because today was just really insane. So yeah, thank you guys so much for everything, and I'll see you guys in the next one.